Hello, good morning, students. Today we are going to look at the topic informal letter. We have three types of letter writing. We have formal letter, informal letter, and semi-formal letter. But in today's lesson, we are going to look at informal letter. What is an informal letter? An informal letter is a personal letter written to friends, family members, or people that are close to the writer. For example, a letter written to your mom, your dad, your classmates, your friends, your schoolmates, your classmates. Those are examples of an informal letter. And it is an unofficial letter that a writer is permitted to use loose language, free, unlike the formal letter. The features of an informal letter. What makes it an informal letter that is different from formal letter is the feature. Number one, we have the address. In an informal letter, we have just one address at the right-hand corner of the page, followed by the address, which is written in full. One address, not two, at the right-hand corner of the page, followed by the address written in full. For example, you can say 5th December, 2025. That is a full address. Today's address. Good. The next thing is the salutation. Is the normal greeting. Dear Bola, dear John, dear father, dear mother, dear Ngozi. After the salutation, the comma before the letter itself. You can see the example on the board. Dear Bola, comma, dear John, comma, dear father, comma, dear sister Ngozi. If at all you must add sister or brother, then the D in dear in capital letter, then the sister, the S in sister will be in small letter. Like you can see on the board, dear sister Ngozi. Then the next one is the introduction. That is the normal pleasantry in letter writing. Good morning, Ngozi. How are you doing? Like, for example, you see, how are you? I hope you are doing fine. How is studies? How is everybody in the house? I hope everybody is doing fine. That is the normal introduction, the pleasantry in an informal letter. Then we come to the body of the letter proper, which is written in paragraphs. When you're writing the body of the letter, you explain your points in paragraph. Paragraph 1, paragraph 2, paragraph 3, 4, 5. At least a normal letter should not be less than 3 paragraphs. This is where the writer expresses her thoughts, her feelings, the information she wants to pass to the receiver of the letter, and it should be itemized in points. One paragraph containing one idea, the second one another idea, the third one another idea, like that to the fifth, if possible sixth. The points or the idea should not be lumped in one paragraph. In that case, we call it tautology, when you write from the beginning to the end without breaking it into paragraphs. And for you to achieve this, you will itemize your point, what we call outlining. Outline your points. Number 1 is the introduction, the greeting. Paragraph number 2 you want to ask about your friend's well-being. Paragraph number 3, her academics. Number 3, how about her result, and so on and so forth. Different thoughts in each paragraph. Then we have the conclusion. The conclusion of every informal letter is yours sincerely. Some may confuse you and say yours affectionately, yours love, yours daughter, yours sister is very, very wrong. The only thing accepted by WAEC is yours sincerely. After yours sincerely, comma, your first name, Aisha, like you see the example on the board, yours sincerely, comma, Aisha. Only your first name and full stop. That is what is needed in your conclusion. Nothing else. You are not supposed to add your surname. It's not needed here. Only your first name, full stop, and you are done with that. When we come to the address, I want to emphasize something on the address. When you are writing a letter in school, it's advisable that you use the school address. So how do we write the school address? I want to demonstrate it on the board for you to see how the format of the school address looks like. For example, Girls College, PMB02, Bwari, Abuja. Always remember that this apostrophe here is after S, not before S. Girls. It's after S, not before S. Note that. Then after Abuja, full stop. In the next line, immediate line following Abuja is the date. That is 5th December 2025. Full stop. This is the address for a letter within the country. But if you are asked to write a letter to your friend, your brother or your sister living in abroad, you have to add Nigeria in your address to indicate that the letter is going outside the country. So how do we write that? I'm going to write the sample of that one also for you to see. Federal government, Girls College, PMB 02, Bwari, Abuja, Nigeria. Full stop. Then followed by the date. 5th December 2025. Full stop. Can you see the sample of the two? Federal Girls College, PMB 02, Bwari, comma, Abuja, comma, Nigeria, full stop, then followed by the date 5th December 2025. While the one within the country is Federal Government Girls College, POMB, Bwari, Abuja, 5th December 2025. This is the two addresses. The one for a letter within the country and the one for the letter going outside the country. Now, we are going to look at the lesson again. In today's lesson, we talked about informal letter, the definition of informal letter, the features of informal and informal letter, which are the address, the salutation, the introduction, the body of the letter in paragraphs. I want to emphasize here that your letter must be in paragraphs, not just one paragraph. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on. Then this is where you express your thoughts, your feelings, your information. You pass your information to the person you are writing to. I advise that you always adopt the method of outlining. Outlining is the process of writing down what you want to discuss, so that you pick them one after the other in each paragraph. It serves as a guide for you to write well in your letter. You pick one idea in one paragraph, another idea in the second paragraph, another idea in the third. By so doing, you see yourself writing up to 4 or 5 paragraphs. Then in the conclusion, please take note. Yours sincerely is the only thing accepted by WAEC. Then your first name, full stop. No additional name like your surname. Only your first name. Remember to put comma after yours sincerely. Then after your name, like this, yours sincerely, Aisha, full stop. You come to the end of your letter, and that's all. So we have come to the end of today's lesson. I hope you enjoyed the lesson. Stay safe, plan safe. Hoping to see you in the next lesson. Thank you.